Thanks for joining us. This is Trending News. I am Nancy Nelima. Do stay with me for the next few minutes as I bring you up to speed with the stories that are making headlines and trending at this hour. You can catch this live broadcast at Lookup TV on Twitter, Lookup TV on Facebook, or Lookup TV on our YouTube channel. Let's begin. Religious leaders have backed up the government plan to deal with the Shakahola massacre and weeding out religious leaders who have been deemed a threat to national security. The leaders who appeared before the Shakahola Adhoc committee want Mackenzie and other religious leaders who are teaching radical doctrines to face the law.
If that goes, then you have a registrar for Christian faith, a registrar for ATR, African Traditional Religions, a registrar for Hindus, a registrar for Muslims, a registrar for any other religions. Would that cover you? Would that cover you? Because such a thought has come from other groupings. Would it cover you? Let me hear you as you make your closing remarks.
Good, thank you very much, Chair. And I think this conversation has enlightened all of us to understand the problem and to move towards a solution. I listened to the submissions of the AG and the Registrar of Societies, and they talked about capacity. And they asked for capacity to strengthen their capacity in view of the workload. I would like to enjoin myself with those views because I think as the country has grown, so has the workload for the registrar. I don't know whether it will help to separate because the bulk of the religious organizations will largely be Christian. So for the Christian, you might even need 5, not just 1. For the other faiths that may not have many religious organizations, it could be a smaller thing. I think that's an administrative arrangement, and that I think is something that the registrar's office and the AG needs to be supported to create capacity. Take, for example, in some counties, I was in Vihiga, and the governor was telling me that there are about 3,000 churches there. You might need a registrar in Vihiga alone. Yeah. So you also need to look at devolution of services, so that when you are registering a religious organization, you don't have to come to Nairobi. You can register in Wajir, you can register in Kwale. So that I think needs to be dealt with. But I think, and I don't know whether this committee has dealt with the question we asked about the moratorium, the stoppage of registration of churches or religious organization in this country. I said we tried to deal with it towards the end of the administration of the previous president. I'm not updated as to whether the backlog that was there has been completely finished and what the registrar is doing. I think that's something that the committee...
Right, that story will be